Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back to our Skyrim Anniversary Edition, all Anniversary Edition content playthrough, which is exactly what it sounds like. Basically, yeah, we're going to do all Anniversary Edition content, which has been très magnifique, man. Yeah, they did a really good job. I mean, they should honestly hire a lot of these Creator Club people to come on and make some cool stuff because, like I said, like I've been saying, Skyrim, Bethesda just really needs like two guys or girls or whatever. They need like a person to put unique stuff in unique areas, which they do, but they don't do it enough, I feel like. And they also need like a puzzle guy to like make good puzzles or riddles or things like that. I mean, that's what I want. Maybe other people don't, whatever. But anyways, yeah, Creation Club stuff, really good. Really some good stuff added to this game in Anniversary Edition. This is the 6 hour and 30-minute mark in our 12-hour finale to Favorites. So I don't know why that means anything to you if you're watching in the future on YouTube, but come over and watch the Twitch if you want. The link is in the description below, basically. And where we last ended, we are playing as Ruthir, who is a Khajiit thief. Next bitten 4. Yeah, people have mentioned the stats menu, but again, it doesn't really show what I want, really. Yeah, it's like I want to see my guy, you know. I wish it had an Oblivion. God, I mean, Skyrim's UI and stuff is designed to be kind of black and white and straightforward. But, man, yeah, that Oblivion kind of look at your character and all the skill, you know, illustrations. So cool. But anyways, yeah, I want to see, like, Ruthir, you know, and, like, see his name and everything. But anyways, that's him. Khajiit, thief boy, basically. And we are doing with friends like these. Astrid of the Dark Brotherhood informed me that by killing Grohlvana the Kind, I have robbed her organization of a kill. I've been taken captive and moved to some remote shack. Astrid will only give me the key if I kill someone she has taken captive to repay my debt. Kill one of the captives. So, if you did not know, you can actually kill Astrid, and it starts Destroy the Dark Brotherhood, which is, you don't get to see the Dark Brotherhood, basically, but you can destroy them, working for the Imperials, if you want, which is pretty cool. However, you skip the entire Dark Brotherhood, which is some of the best content in Skyrim. So, unfortunately, I don't want to make Ruthir a murderer, but you kind of have to be a murderer to do the Dark Brotherhood. So let's talk to these people and see which one we kill.
Is this about that raid last week? I told Holgrim there was no honor in killing sleeping men, but he wouldn't listen. It wasn't my fault, I swear.
There is no honor in killing sleeping men. Who are you?
My name is Full-Time. I'm a soldier. Well, mercenary, really. You know, a sellsword. I've lived in Skyrim all my life. That's all. I'm a nobody, really. So, can't you just let me go?
I love that Game of Thrones quote that's just like, if you think this has a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention. Ugh. As soon as somebody says that to you, you're just like, oh, God, no. And that particular character that says that is, yeah, definitely eliciting that reaction. Would somebody pay to have you killed?
What? Oh, God. I don't want to die.
Shh, don't be afraid. You can tell me.
Okay, well, I guess it's possible. I've been selling my sword arm for years now. Killed a lot of people. Could be someone wanted revenge. But you're not going to kill me, right?
I don't know.
What did I do? Please, whatever it is, I'm sorry.
I don't know. I really would like to suss out who actually is the person, but there's not really a lot to go on. They all kind of have motivations for people wanting to kill them, basically. Rage 1 was Chef's Kiss. Awesome Easter eggs, and the wing sticks were so revolutionary. Yeah, I really need to play Rage 1. Does it hold up? If I played it, would I be like, okay, this is like alright, but yeah, I do want to play it because it was made by id Software, right, which made Doom, and then Rage 2 was made by different people or the same.
Get these things off of me.
Who are you?
None of your damn business who I am. If you're going to kill me, just do it already.
Oh.
Edmara is my witness. If I didn't have this hood on right now, I would spit right in your face.
Okay. You're a spicy one. Would somebody pay to have you killed?
Excuse me. What kind of question is that?
It's pretty straightforward. It's all right. Just tell me what I need to know.
I'm a woman living in Skyrim with 6 children and no husband. I don't have the time or the patience to be nice. Do some people look down on me? Have I made some enemies? You're damn right.
Yeah, there's a lot of Mad Max references in Borderlands, like the Master Blaster armor job, paint job, right? That's the thing. Which Master Blaster's from Mad Max 3.
I don't have time for this nonsense. I've got a home to keep and children to feed. Now, let me out of here.
We're going till midnight Mountain Time, which is 2 a.m. Eastern Time.
Whoever this is, clearly we got off on the wrong foot. But no worries. This is not the first time I have been bagged and dragged. Come now, whatever the problem, we can talk about it like civilized folk, hmm?
Who are you?
Varsha, at your service. Obtainer of goods, taker of lives, and defiler of daughters. Have you not heard of me? Perhaps I will have my people carve my name in your corpse as a reminder.
Ooh. It's going to be hard to do that when you are bound. Would somebody pay to have you killed?
Me? Are you serious?
Come on, you can tell me. We're all friends here.
The real question is, would someone pay to have me killed again? A day goes by without someone trying to cut me in the street. I get disappointed.
Okay.
Tell you what, you release me and I promise my associates will not hunt you down like an animal and butcher you in the street. It is a win-win.
Skyrim is the first time I ever played it was very impactful to me. It was an extremely magical time. Extremely magical. And really delivered, too. Just like Elden Ring.
Hello?
Paid the mod creator. Yeah, did they pay the mod creator? Because you have to pay for the Creation Club mods. I'm assuming. Yeah, did they make money? That'd be kind of crappy if they made the mods and Bethesda just pocketed all the Creation Club credits. I wonder. Hate anyone with that voice. I know. Yeah, it's hard to hate Fulfheim the Fearless. Sounds like such a nice, genuine Nord guy. Okay, well, we got Mean Housewife. Now listen, a lot of people would be upset with her, but at the same time, would somebody hire the Dark Brotherhood, which is pretty darn expensive? I don't think so. Perhaps, but unlikely. We've got this guy who's a hired merc. I mean, at the end of the day, you would kind of think like, okay, he was hired to do whatever. Yeah, you could take revenge on him, but wouldn't you want to take revenge on the boss who hired him? Maybe. And then we got Vasha, who, yeah, always kind of strikes me as the guy who is... I mean, here's what I really think. I don't think they had a definite answer here. I think Bethesda just wanted you to be like, oh, it's this person, whatever. I don't think there's any definite answer, and I don't think there should be either. I think it's clever that there's like, you know, it's just whoever your gut is, basically. That being said...
Come now, whatever the problem, we can talk about it like civilized folk, hmm?
Oh, now you want to talk about it like civilized folk, huh? When you were threatening me previously? No, but then, yeah. Take the execution hood, which there are, I guess, only 3. I think they used that again somewhere, but... Yeah, fun fact, you can also kill all 3, and then Astrid will say a specific thing. However, we will not do that here.
The conniving Khajiit. Cat like that was sure to have enemies. It's no wonder you chose him.
So who was it? Who had the contract?
Oh, no. Don't you understand? Guilt, innocence, right, wrong, irrelevant. What matters is I ordered you to kill someone, and you obeyed.
So, I'm free to go?
Of course. And you've repaid your debt in full. Here's the key to the shack. But why stop here? I say we take our relationship to the next level. I would like to officially extend to you an invitation to join my family, the Dark Brotherhood. In the southwest reaches of Skyrim, in the Pine Forest, you'll find the entrance to our sanctuary. It's just beneath the road, hidden from view. When questioned by the Black Door, answer with the correct passphrase, "Silence, my brother." Then you're in, and your new life begins. I'll see you at home.
Okay, once again, I'm trying to like balance chat with gameplay, which is, especially when we're playing Skyrim, a challenge. Somebody made a video on who the killer was, or who the contract was, and they ended up with the conclusion that it was your character. I mean, that's an interesting idea, but yeah, I don't know. To me, that really screams to me like we want this thing to be bigger or more mechanical than it is. To me, it's just a thing of like, okay, Bethesda wanted a cool introduction to the Dark Brotherhood, and there's really no correct answer. It's just whoever you want to kill, basically, or if you kill all three. And then she's like, wow, okay, that's pretty enterprising. That's my interpretation, though. As far as the main player being the person, the contract, Desu says like you can find Brotherhood. I don't know if I've ever had that interaction. You can find a Brotherhood random event where they try to kill you. I don't think I've ever seen that. Do you get their armor if you kill them? I don't think I've ever experienced that before. Enter the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. Yeah, why not? Yo, Waffles apparently, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. What's up, Classy? Welcome in. I think, if I miss any chat, just repost it. Like I said, it's a little tricky. I think RP has asked me who did I want to see hit the Iron Throne at the end of Game of Thrones. That's a toughie. Without spoiling anything. Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. Definitely not who they chose. I'll say that much. That was...
What is the music of life?
So many reasons I could go into, but yeah, not who they chose in the show. That is for sure. The lute? No. Drums! Some kind of choir with chanting. Silence, my brother. Who would I want? I mean, there's the obvious choice. Yeah, I would say probably Jon Snow or Daenerys Targaryen. Under the right circumstances, and I'm fine with a bittersweet ending where that does not work out. Maybe they reach that and then it does not work out. But yeah, who like sits on the throne at the very end of the show and is actually king or queen? Yeah, I mean, it's a song of ice and fire, so yeah, I would say Jon Snow or Daenerys for sure. I mean, it's the boring choice, but you know, if you know what the show is about, yeah, I would say that. Yeah, Tyrion, no. Tyrion, like I said, like I didn't say, but unusual gem. Tyrion, as many people point out, kind of really is a bad strategist or whatever. Like, he does so many... It's weird, because, like, he does some stuff that's really good, but then he just does other stuff that, like, does not work out at all.
I hope you found the place all right.
So what happens now?
Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood. You're part of the family, after all. This, as you can see, is our sanctuary. You won't find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable.
There's an Argonian Dark Brotherhood character named Remain Silent. That's a really clever idea. Good for them. Remain silent. That's really clever. I like that a lot. I am honored to be part of your family, Astrid.
Our family, my dearest. Our family. Together, united as one, the Dark Brotherhood can accomplish anything. But you must be anxious to get to work. I'm arranging a job, but need a bit more time. For now, go see Nazir. He's got several smaller contracts. Soon, the Night Mother will arrive. And things around here are sure to get even more interesting. But one last thing. A welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood. May it serve you well in all your endeavors.
With friends like these, who needs enemies? Shredded armor, boots, gloves, and cowl.
Be sure and introduce yourself to your new family members. They're all very eager to meet you.
Okay. So yeah, there's like mage armor here, which you want to get. There's also the book Sithis, which is
I'm afraid I don't have a primary
destruction.
contract
What was
with
it?
you.
There's also an unusual gem here, and then let's take a look at our apparel. Shrouded armor increases poison resistance by 50%. Pretty useless. Poison never does. Sometimes when you're fighting spiders and they can like deal a lot to you. It's all right. Shrouded boots, wear is muffled and moves silently. Pretty good. Shrouded cowl, bows do 20% more damage. Pretty good. Shrouded cowl, maskless. Bows do 20% more damage, but maskless. Shrouded gloves, backstab does double damage. Huge, especially on harder difficulties. That is huge. Shrouded hand wraps, double sneak attack damage with one-handed weapons. Huh? Backstab, double sneak attack damage with one-handed weapons. So this would be way better, right? This would be way a million times better, but it's not light armor. Backstab does double damage. Double sneak attack damage with one-handed weapon. So what is backstab? Blah, bo, ba, bo, ba, blah, bo, ba. It's a sneak perk, right? Backstab. Sneak attacks with one-handed weapons now do 6 times damage. Okay, but then there's also Assassin's Blade. Sneak attacks with daggers now do a total of 15 times normal damage. Sneak attacks with one-handed weapons. So wait, that's like huge, right? Double sneak attack. So wouldn't that trigger both? So you're attacking, and now a sneak attack deals 15 times, 30 times? Is that how it works? Probably not. I don't know. Sneak is 20% better with a Shrouded Hood. Destruction spells cost 15% less to cast. Wears muffled to move silently. Okay, so we want... And then what do we have? Vampire boots, which is nothing. Magic regenerates, which is nothing. But our helmet is the ethereal crown, unfortunately. So yeah. Shrouded armor. Shrouded boots. Shrouded cowl can't do. Shrouded cowl maskless can't do. Yeah, it sounds like these are crazy. Because backstab would be... I don't know. Let's just try it. Shrouded hood can't do. Shrouded robes, nope. Shrouded shoes, nope. Okay. Hey, GV, have you played around with AI? Nope, not at all. Don't know anything about AI other than what I've absorbed through cultural osmosis. Hello, I'm the new guy. I'm just going to grab this real quick. They have a note that the black hand on it says a sacrament was performed to kill you. Yeah, I would still think that's separate, though. That to me just sounds like, oh, we need random encounters. What do we do? Oh, how about, you know, somebody puts a black sacrament on you. That's a good idea. Like, I don't feel like that would be related, personally. But maybe there's more evidence to it. I don't know. Oh, we look sick now. Yeah. Okay, we got a little spider. What is this thing's name? It's got a unique name. And then we've got Gaston Belfort, who has a hastily scribbled note. If you have a Dark Brotherhood assassin attack you on the road, you can't get their armor. Yeah, I was going to say, that would be really OP early on, I feel like. My scribing tools are lost, and I've no time for a lengthy entry anyway. It's taken weeks, but I finally found it. The Sanctuary of the Dark Brotherhood. One of them, anyway, in Skyrim under a forest road. I've been watching them, the assassins, their comings and goings. The fools have no idea they're being observed. My next goal is to somehow make it past the sinister black door into the Sanctuary itself. I don't have time to even think about the dangers. The truth must be known. Yeah, good luck with that. That's kind of like Outlast, breaking into that crazy, insane asylum. No thanks. So yeah, what's her name? Batilde, right?
Contract went very well.
Wait, what's this kid's name?
Tried a new spell.
Babette. Wait, who's Batilde?
Something I've been working on in my spare.
Anyways, she's telling a story how, like, she's a child vampire, and she's really old, you know, but pretends to be a vampire. And then she, like, lured somebody. Sounds like a nasty guy to be murdered, basically, by herself.
Oh, a big doggy.
What's up?
Little kitty.
So you're the newest member of our dwindling, dysfunctional little family. I've heard quite a bit about you.
In that manor house. During
Yeah, unfortunately, Game of Thrones really loses its way. Otherwise, yeah, it would rival Breaking Bad, for sure, which would have been my favorite show. I mean, Game of Thrones is probably still my favorite show, but Breaking Bad is better. Unfortunately. Just quality all the way through. It ramps up in a very satisfying way.
there is more knowledge
It's a pleasure to meet you.
than in two of
Save the niceties for now. I have no intention of getting invested in someone who may be dead tomorrow. If you're still breathing in a few weeks, I'm sure we'll be the best of friends.
Astrid said you have some work for me.
Did she now? Well, as it turns out, there are a few lingering contracts we haven't had the chance to complete just yet. And more, dribbling in from time to time. I'll assign them to you as they become available, to be completed at your leisure.
Sounds simple enough.
Are the stories
It is. These aren't particularly glamorous assassinations, I'll be honest.
It was so
Don't
sad.
pay much either. But they'll keep you busy.
Yeah, he
Just do them as you're able. There's no real time limit. The targets aren't going anywhere.
challenge that magic.
You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and turn in the whole group when all the targets have been eliminated. Whichever works for you.
Wait, this guy's got a curved sword. A curved sword. I'm ready for the first set of contracts.
Well then, let's get started. I've got 3 available right now. Your targets are the beggar Narfi, an ex-miller named Enodius Papias, and Batilde, a mine boss. When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more.
Yeah, I knew I remembered Batilde. I was like, I feel like that's something. It's funny how the brain works. It's like my brain remembered, yeah, that's an early Dark Brotherhood thing. Yeah. Tell me about Batilde.
She separated from her husband several months ago. Now the two run competing mining operations. Batilde's angry and desperate, a fighter.
Tell me about Enodius.
He lives just outside Anga's mill in the woods. He was once the miller. Now Papias is just a paranoid recluse who thinks someone is out to get him. And he's right.
And he's right. Tell me about Narfi.
He's a hapless beggar living in some ruins just outside the village of Iverstead. Easy, even for you.
Were you laughing?
You've got people to kill, my friend. Best get to it.
I'm actually quite accomplished, I'll have you know. I'll have you know. I just remember the theory that wanted the adoring fan to be a member of the Dark Brotherhood. Yeah, it's stuff like that that personally I'm just like, is there even any evidence of this? Or it's just, you know, grasping at straws type situation, which I feel like is quite the majority of fan theories, unfortunately. Yeah, to me it's just like, okay. Like that Jar Jar thing, does that have anything to it, or is it just people really, really wanting Jar Jar Binks to be a Sith Lord? Like, just meme things like that. It's like, okay, I mean, it's funny to think about, but when people take that stuff seriously, I'm like, okay, where's the evidence? Is there any evidence here at all about this happening, or do we just really want it to happen? Okay, Batilde, she's tough. Oh, we might actually have a good build for this, though. Finally. Contract, kill Narfi, Enodius Papias. Let's start with him, because he's isolated. I must kill the ex-miller, Enodius Papias, at Anga's mill. I may use any means at my disposal. When I am done, I am to report it back to Nazir at the sanctuary and collect my reward. Enodius Papias from Raldbathar. Let's go. Both of those shows ended so perfectly. Also, the fact that John was a vat and no gives a F. Like what? Was that handled well in this show? I'm trying to remember. I love the reveal. I mean, I already knew about the reveal because, like, I had read all the theories, and that was obviously the biggest theory at the time. And in fact, what George R. R. Martin asked the two showrunners to let them run the show was, who is Jon Snow's mother, and they answered correctly. And so he allowed them to run the show, or whatever, as the story goes. Yeah, I love the reveal, though. The way it's shot, I was like, okay, I'm pretty hyped for that, even though I knew it was coming. Let's become ethereal. Whee! Rakugan 24, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, does he not react to that? I don't know. That's the least of that show's problems, though. By that point, I think. How do the Dark Brotherhood doors work? Are they magically imbued to ask the questions? Is there somebody behind asking the question? I always think stuff like that is just basically, you know, there's some enchantment, some ancient enchantment that works. I'm fine with that sort of thing. But yeah, it's always, yeah. That's I said before on Substream, I was like, it'd be cool if there was like some practical magic or something. Like, you could be a master at like practical magics that could do things like that. And that's like some sort of, you know, occupation or something. What the hell?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Now is not the time, bro.
Let's see here. There's a new lady in charge of the orphanage.
Okay.
She
Okay.
asked me to hand out these notices to everyone I met.
Uh-huh.
Looks like that's it.
Got to go.
Go.
Okay, thanks so much. Appreciate that. I'm kind of in the middle of something, but all right. So, this is Hearthfire, right? Hearthfire added the ability to adopt children, oddly enough. Where is that? Consider adoption. Wanted a good home. In these days of war and strife, the orphans of Skyrim are the true victims. Many have no one left to turn to and face a life of hard labor, poverty, and misery. If you could provide a stable home for one of these innocent children, please consider adoption. Whether you choose to adopt from us or to take in someone closer to home, you can make a difference in a child's life. For more information, inquire with Constance Michelle, Honor Hall Orphanage, Riften. Okay. Great. Get out of here. Anodius Papius. Alright, I'm gonna try to grind pickpocket at least a little bit. Yoink.
You're not getting it.
Sam. Yeah, it was extremely messy. Yeah, how they ended it. Just, yeah, as I've mentioned many times, not a fan. Not a fan at all. Just a very silly ending to a very disappointing end to that show, unfortunately. Okay, I just want to see. Shrouded hand wraps. Double sneak attack damage with one-handed weapons. Does that mean dual wield or no? I feel like this is too overpowered. This would not be the way that I'm thinking that it is. Backstab does double damage. Does anybody know which one of these is better? I don't actually... Yeah, it's weird because they kind of do the same thing but different. It said 12 times damage. So... that was not... the Shrouded Hand Wraps did not work. Because it should have been like 30 damage, right? 15 times 2 or something? I don't know. It is 30 times. You can one-shot a legendary dragon if you can get behind it. Okay, so specifically with the hand wraps. So then these are better, right? So it is 30 times damage. Also, what I mean to rant, but what really got me was 8 seasons of Night Walker hype in one episode, all done. And that can happen. I understand how the others, but this... yeah. Hey, trust me, I'll rant day in, day out about Game of Thrones, man. It's such a wasted opportunity. I did like that episode a lot. I do agree with a lot of people that it was extremely dark. You could not see anything. Visually dark, basically. Kill Batilde. This one's hard because she's in the middle of like everybody. Kill Narfi. Let's do him next. I must travel to the town of Iverstead and kill the beggar Narfi. I may use any means at my disposal. When I am done, I shall return to Nazir at the sanctuary and collect my reward. To Narfi. Yeah, I agree with a lot of people that the episode was visually too dark. I'm fine with them kind of drawing him out, but the way that he died. What, dude? What? Oh, you good? Okay.
Been a murder over in Riften.
What?
Some old lady who runs an orphanage. Those poor children must be heartbroken.
Oh, that guy meme where he's like, oh, okay. Oh no, not somebody murdered in Riften. What? Yeah, I'm fine with them luring him out the way that he, you know, just all those interviews where obviously D&D are like, we knew it had to be this character to do it. It's like, no, it did not. Stop it. Just everything you guys are saying is wrong at this point. Stop. You know, well, Danny kind of forgot that these ships existed. What? Huh? The ship? Huh? What? Such a disappointment. Yeah, I do not like who made the final string, the final strike. Did not like that, personally. But they needed to tie that up, because it's like, okay, where's that going to end? It's kind of all been for nothing if you know, they don't have a significant ending, sort of thing. Babette is one of my favorite NPCs. Such a fun idea for a character. Yep. Yeah, all the Dark Brotherhood people have a lot of personality. It's really cool. Anyways. Oh, sneak attack 30 times. Did that do 12 and then 30? Oh my god. Did that do 12 and then 30, or is it just 30? Either way, that's a lot. Come over here, you're going to drown, buddy. You gotta come over here. Come on. Follow me. Yo, what's up, Spirit Fan? Welcome in. Actually, about Adoring Fan, they don't only say that he's part of the DB, but that he's actually Cicero. Oh, that's right. Yeah. There is a... Yeah. Completely forgot about that. That's right. Yeah, but the timeline doesn't line up, right? There's something with that. I think he just was an Adoring Fan as a reference to the Adoring Fan from Oblivion. But if I remember correctly, the timeline does not line up correctly for him to have been the Adoring Fan. Because, I mean, it's 200 years ago, right? He's an Imperial. So he would not live that long, unless they just didn't care. And we're like, whatever, just make him part of that. What dedication from that letter? Yeah, the couriers are very dedicated in this game. Tis true. Okay, let's wait until the cover of night. After finally finishing Game of Thrones this year, I could see how there's a turning point where people are not big fans. For me, the biggest issue is pacing, which subsequently made the characters' choices development seem off. Yep, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, I obviously was watching live as these episodes came out. And there's just like a very distinct drop in quality, and just certain things that they were extremely good about, they just did not care at a certain point. A good example of that is teleportation. You know, in the early seasons and stuff, like when people are busy with stuff, they're busy with stuff. Like they're not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to travel from one continent to the other. You know, it's going to take time, and there's a reason for it, and this and that and the other thing. And then the later seasons, just like, oh, we have to get to this place. Next scene, boop, we're at this place. It's like, what? No, that's not how it works.
I'm really not in the mood. State your business or take your leave.
Oh, I'm just hanging out. But I was not hanging out. Yahoo! Boop, 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 boop. Come with me, and you'll see a world of lots of foliage. Goodbye. Well. Gosh dang it, why? Why? We were in sneak. I will never fully understand Bethesda's like sneak system. It's like we were in sneak, there's nobody around, and we killed her whilst in sneak in one shot, and then we still get caught. Why? Somebody explain it. If you could live in a Skyrim town / city, which one would that be? If I could live in a Skyrim town / city. Let's take a look. My favorite has always been Markarth, but would I live there? You got the Forsworn Conspiracy, literally. That kind of sucks. You got an entire tribe of people that hate you and probably want to murder you in daylight. Visually, I love Markarth, but survival-wise, Solitude's pretty cool. I like the area. It's kind of like over a cliff, which is neat. Quite big town with anything you could ask for. Morthal, nope. That's the Nightmare one, right? Or is that Dawnstar? Morthal has the Laid to Rest. Dawnstar is the Nightmare one, or vice versa. I do like Dawnstar, but a little too small for me. I like big cities. I've always been a city boy. It's probably not Morthal or Dawnstar. Probably not Falkreath, although I do like the area quite a bit. A little too small. I like the area, though. It's a nice area. Yeah, Whiterun's more my style. Winterhold, hell no. Hell to the no. Windhelm, also no. There's a murderer loose, and... yeah, just not my... I don't like the layout. It's very, like, labyrinthine, like, boxed in. It just feels not good. Riften, Den of Thieves, nope. Oh, little cities like Iverstead and stuff. Yeah, too small for me. I would say probably Solitude, honestly. I mean, Whiterun for, like, nostalgia reasons, because you do a lot more in Whiterun, but honestly, probably, like, I like Solitude's, like, kind of look and area more. Yeah. Probably Solitude. Yep. Okay. So I have to wait for her to, like, go into a house, ideally. But she's, like, out here mining deep into the night. What the hell? Backstab daggers, one-handed weapons, daggers, mace, sword, and war axe do double damage, plus hand wraps are clothes, not armor. Backstab. Never mind, forget that. Yeah, because it is doing 30 times, right? Whereas this would do... what is backstab again? 6 times? Blah, ta, ta, ta. So that would just do 12. Yeah, whereas the other one does 30 times. Yeah, that's kind of OP as hell. What the heck? Should we just snipe her? I don't know if she'll die in one hit from the snipe, though. She probably will not. Okay, I need you to go home, Batild. I need you to go home. Not only the timeline, but different race. Dawnstar is a nightmare. Morthal is laid to rest. Yeah. I forget exactly what's happening with the nightmare, though. The Ermina is doing something bad to Dawnstar. People are having nightmares. She's, like, sucking the nightmares out of their heads or something. Something bad. Vermina's not good. Probably not good to be there. Although I do like Dawnstar. It's a cool name. Blame it on the Dawnstar. Blame it on... Can you get to your place? What the heck? Where do you live, woman? Blame it on the fallen sky.
They say that vampires attacked the Hall of the Vigilant.
No, they didn't. Liar. Liar! Liar! Okay. Time to kill somebody. Let's go. You're still awake? Will you go to sleep? Holy crap. Well, we're waiting. Yeah, let's pickpocket as well. I just wish, yeah, I guess what I wish is that pickpocketing was like a mini game like lockpicking. That way it's like, you're confident you can do it. It's not a percentage chance. Kind of like Kingdom Come Deliverance. Then I would be more promoted to, you know, pickpocket without save scumming. But it's just a chance. So it's like, you could have 100% pickpocketing and still get caught. You know what I mean? It's just like, Just wish it was a mini game, I guess. Yoink. Blah, blah. Yeah, because it's not very immersive to, like, save scum, but at the same time. Yeah.
What do you think?
Gosh dang it. GV the impatient murderer. Everybody else is asleep. This woman's still, like, mining for some reason.
filthy
have committed
pickpocket.
crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Nuh-uh.
That can be
Can't
arranged.
a woman get a moment to herself?
Whoop. Did he literally immediately enter the room? Or am I actively being chased for something? I don't know what that would be, though. Okay. Boop, boop.
Think you can
Order
steal
of the
from
army.
Yeah, is he literally immediately entering this room? That's actually crazy. Also, how do we keep failing this every single time? Boop, boop. Silver ring. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Yoink, yoink. Yeah, and now you die. And I'm going to eat your baked potatoes, too. And I'm going to say it. I don't care that you broke your arm this past weekend. Into the fire. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, there's something weird with, like, I feel like Anniversary Edition or something. You can enter areas immediately. I don't know if it's faster loading times. Also, what is that? I don't know if it's faster loading times or what, but, yeah, maybe that had something to do with it. The guard's ability to, like, enter immediately. Is this what I think it is? It's gotta be. Dawnstar Sanctuary. Yeah, what happens if we do this?
What is life's greatest illusion?
The one where you saw a lady in half being happily married. Dreams are reality, and reality is really a dream. I think we just leave. I don't want to say the wrong answer to that door. That's interesting that you could just find that, but I guess it makes sense. Okay, contract. Dun, 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 dun. Back to the Brotherhood Sanctuary. What is your favorite color? What is your favorite color? Blue. Wrong. Yen. Why? Why do you have to just destroy things? God, you're such a good cat outside of that. Literally just walks to the door entrance and starts chewing the carpet for no ascertainable reason.
But the Night Mother is mother to all. It is her voice we follow, her will. Would you dare risk disobedience? And surely...
Keep talking, little man, and we'll see who gets punished.
Oh, be quiet, you great lumbering lapdog. The man has had a long journey. You can at least be civil. Mr. Cicero, I, for one, am delighted you and the Night Mother have arrived. Your presence here signals a welcome return to tradition.
Oh, what a kind and wise wizard you are. Sure to earn Our Lady's favor.
You and the Night Mother are of course welcome here, Cicero. And you will be afforded the respect deserving of your position as keeper. Understood, husband?
Her.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
But make no mistake. I am the leader of this sanctuary. My word is law. Are we clear on that point?
Oh, yes, mistress. Perfectly. You're the boss.
Ah, there you are. Good. I was done speaking with that muttering fool anyway. We've got some business to discuss.
He's like right there. He definitely hears you. Do you have a contract for me?
I do indeed. You must go to the city of Markarth and speak with the apothecary's assistant. You'll probably find her in the Hag's Cure when the shop is open. The girl's been running her mouth. Wants an ex-lover killed. She's apparently performed the Black Sacrament. Her name is Muiri. I need you to talk to her, set up the contract, and carry it out.
Anything else?
Just do whatever the contact wishes. Be professional, Represent us well, and get the job done. Since it's your first contract, I'll let you keep whatever Muiri pays. She'll be generous, I'm sure. They always are.
Okay. Morning never comes. The morning bell.
You're the boss. For now.
Oh, look at that little spicy man. So anybody that watched the beginning of this playthrough, you can find Cicero over north of Whiterun, around here, Lorius Farm. And there's a quest you can do there to help him, which if you don't convince the Lorius man to help him, he will come back and murder their whole family. Pretty crazy. But yeah, if you don't do that, and then you progress to this point in the Dark Brotherhood, then you skip, you don't get to do that quest. So make sure to do that quest, because then Cicero turns out is a part of the Dark Brotherhood.
I know you. Yes. Yes. From the road, Cicero never forgets a face.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, wow, there's even dialogue for it. You're the man with the wagon, transporting his mother.
I am! But not just my mother, our mother, The Night Mother, oh yes. And you helped me. You helped poor Cicero. You talked to Lorius and got him to fix my wheel. Oh, you may have pleased me, but you have surely pleased the Night Mother. And our mother, she will never forget.
Cool. Glad to help, little man.
Cicero bids you farewell.
Okay. Yeah, it's so funny. Like, I hated this guy for the longest time, because I guess, I don't know, I just felt as, like, a part of the Dark Brotherhood. It's like, okay, I'm loyal to Astrid. And then, but a lot of people really like Cicero, because he's obviously, crazy, I guess, the Joker effect or whatever. But I never liked him, and then, like, over time, I kind of understood why people liked him. People in comments and stuff who said that he was a G or whatever. I wonder if you can find his stuff already, because there's some interesting stuff in there. Might have to wait until later.
You reek of death, my friend. I salute
I salute you. Anodius Papius is dead.
Good. And I hope you were careful in that lumber mill. Those splinters and rusty nails can be quite nasty. Your payment for a job well done.
Okay. 500 gold. Narfi is dead.
Congratulations. You slaughtered an emaciated beggar in cold blood. You are truly an opponent to be feared. Here's your payment.
Thanks. I hate when it's like trapped in this dialogue screen for like too much time. Betild is dead.
Of course she is. I hear the mining business is extremely cutthroat. And those hours, the murder. I could do this all day. Here's your payment.
The hours are murder, in fact. Yeah, she's up till she's mining till like 1 a.m. It's actually insane. Do you have any more contracts?
I'm sorry, I don't. Come see me again later.
Okay. I always love this. Yeah, for whatever they do for the Dark Brotherhood and Elder Scrolls 6, I'm really hoping they do some sort of little side contract stuff. Not repeatable miscellaneous Radiant quests, but like, actual little side quests to do little assassinations. Maybe spice them up a little bit more. That would be epic. Okay, so once Cicero arrives, you can eventually find interesting stuff in his room. I don't know if that's here yet, because he hasn't really... He is not really settled in, Yeah, I don't think they're here yet. But you can find his journals, which, mentions he was a adoring fan for the Arena Grand Champion at some point, which is, again, a direct reference to the arena in Oblivion. But, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's a thing of, like, the time doesn't work out because Oblivion takes place 200 years before Skyrim. Or, again, is it 400? I always forget. But either way, it's like he would not be alive. Like Imperials live what? Like normal human lives, right? 100 years max or something. Something like that. So I don't think... Oh, that's a good skill book. Wow. I don't think it would make sense, but yeah, I think it's just a reference to the Adoring Fan, basically, being in Oblivion. Whee! Could be wrong. It's been a while since I've read those. All right, and now, yeah, this is the quest that ruins a side quest in Windhelm. This quest, if you do the bonus objective, I think, ruins an entire side quest. So, if you want to do everything, just be sure to do that before, which I guess we'll try.
Take care of the Muiri contract. There will be plenty more, I promise you.
I guess we'll try to activate, although it's a very weird... Yeah, it activates... You have to, like, go to Windhelm multiple times or something. Such a weird situation. But let's go to Windhelm and see if we can trigger it. The morning bell. The morning bell. I want to hear GV's best Cicero impression. Give me a line that he says, or anything you want me to say in his voice, within reason, and I'll do my best. I need like a line to read. If I try to just improv, it's going to be cringe to the max. AI side quest generator. If it works, that's really... Yeah, that's a tough one if it's... Oh, is it here already?
Hold it there.
Oh.
Keep your distance.
What happened here?
Another girl killed. This is Susanna from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her.
Another? This has happened before?
Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn up.
Are the murders being investigated?
We're stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth.
I like how that's always the excuse for everything. Like every show, movie, game ever is like the guard and police don't do anything because they're always stretched thin. When are they not stretched thin? Come on. Could you use some help?
If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
Ooh. Okay. So yeah, Blood on the Ice. This quest is a nightmare to like do correctly, because not only is there so many different ways you can do it, and this and that and the other thing, but yeah, if you do the Dark Brotherhood, some lady tells you to like kill some woman as a side thing, and if you do that, it like completely ruins this quest. Not intentionally, I'm pretty sure. Just kind of, ruins it, basically. But, yeah, if you want to do everything in Skyrim, make sure to go to Windhelm as early as you can, I think, and then, like, enough time passes and you come back to it and then it triggers it or something. I think it's such a weird way to trigger it. You have to, like, go to Windhelm twice and a certain amount of time has to pass or something like that. Windhelm is plagued by a shadowy killer. I've been asked to help investigate the latest murder. Question the witnesses. Blah-to-da-to.
Always sad when someone has to die.
Yeah? Is it? Did you see what happened here?
Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Interesting. Okay. Time doesn't work on Cicero being the adoring fan unless the man has insane longevity. Yeah, which I guess you could.
Another one.
Always sad.
It's the boy. Uh-oh. It's
Don't
the
you
boy.
give me a shit look. Excuse my language, sorry.
It's the boy. He's like so tense because he knows she's right there. Yeah, someone thought Greyjoy died because they hadn't seen him on stream in a long time. Yeah, he's fine. I just don't have a camera for him. If there's some way, because he's always in that bed, if there's some way to put a camera on him. I don't really have USB slots, so I don't know. But maybe in the future. Nope, I'm good. But yeah, Greyjoy's not dead. He's alive. What's up? Did you see what happened here?
I heard a scream and came running, but she was already like this when I got here.
Always sad when someone has to die.
Yeah, you said that. Calixto Corium.
Another one. Terrible. This is a shame.
Did you see what happened here?
No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Okay. Report back to the guard. Oh, this is going to be so cringy. But I have to do it because I'm curious. I had this thought today where the main character of Fallout 4 was frozen for 200 years, and if he becomes a ghoul, he can live another 200 more. Yep, pretty much. Do ghouls even have a time limit? Don't they just kind of live forever? Or is it like an extra 200 years? I forget. Okay. I'm going to try my best Cicero. This is going to be cringy, but I'll try my best. I don't know. I don't even know. Like, with certain voices, it's just like you either can or can't emulate them. Ah, bother and befuddle. This is just a trial. Ah, bother and befuddle. Stuck here. Stuck. My mother, my poor mother. Unmoving. At rest, but too still. This is one of the things where I'm just going to keep laughing. Okay. Damn it. It's just I know it's going to be so cringy every time. All right, let me come back to it. I got the giggles now.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
What? I've spoken to the witnesses.
Just like always, nobody saw anything useful. The bastards escaped again.
There might be more to this, if you let me help.
Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to your life, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be an official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
Okay. Yeah, no, I thought the same, but I have to, you have to project, which is the problem, because, like, yeah, I can get his, like, mannerisms down a little bit if I'm, like, you know, quiet about it, but, like, actually projecting like he does, I don't know about that. He's got a very unique voice. It's very, like, squeaky and interesting, but I'll try my best. Damn it! Oh, it's one of those things where I'm like, I want to do a good job, but my brain's like, it's going to be cringy. You know it will. I can't stop laughing, thinking about doing it. Ah, bother and befuddle. Stuck here, stuck. My mother, my poor mother, unmoving, on rest. Ah! Yeah, I can't. It's like the projecting part of it. It's harder to do. He's got such a unique voice. Damn it. Ah! Bother and befuddle. Stuck here, stuck. My mother, my poor mother, unmoving, at rest, but too still. Yeah. It's such a unique voice. It's really hard to emulate. Yo, what up?
Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
I've heard about those murders.
These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Taking his city and leaving him.
Yeah, this is kind of weird. Like, is Jarl Ulfric so entrenched in Windhelm that the Imperials literally can't march in and take over and just, you know, imprison him? Like, there's not that many forces in Windhelm. Maybe there's, like, areas around it that I'm forgetting that have, like, Stormcloak encampments. But, you know, if we look at the game itself, like, couldn't they just kind of storm Windhelm and, like, take him into custody and then end the Civil War? Because they had him to be executed, so, like, he's broken the law, right? Examine the crime scene, get assistance from your leaf.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
Is there even anything I can do here? What can you tell me about Windhelm?
Grew up here, cold as at Mora, but that just grows the beard thicker. Lots of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive.
We're ready when you
It's interesting. He said cold as at Mora, but the dialogue said colder than at Mora. What do you do for the Jarl?
Ulfric? Well, Nothing official. Known him for years. He seems to value my thoughts, and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time.
People are still weighing things in their hearts.
Okay.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
I'm looking for work. Got any leads?
The Jarl has put out a bounty to slay a giant. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
We are their family.
Slay a giant. Kill the giant located at Cradle Crush Rock. Oh.
Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Why can't he help me? So, yeah, this quest is so weird. He like tells you to go talk to this guy, but he only talks to you after certain times and stuff. It's kind of weird. Fallout 4 main character is a synth anyways. Was there ever any credence to that theory? I feel like that's just too obvious of a twist. They probably thought of that, obviously, and they just were like, it's a little too obvious, maybe. But would definitely be interesting. I always like stuff like that, like in Ex Machina. That was one of the more interesting scenes, even though I wasn't a big fan of that movie. Blah, ba, 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 da, ba, da. Yeah, what's the situation with this? Windhelm is plagued by a shadowy killer, but asked to help investigate the latest murder. Your leaf, the steward, may have advice from time to time. Examine the crime scene. Get assistance from your leaf. I think you're supposed to follow the blood, even though it doesn't really tell you to do that. La pota pota pati pato. Ya ba ba bo ja bo ba do. Louder and you nailed it. Yeah, getting louder is the problem. It's like harder to do when I'm louder. Lato. Get access to Hierum. Okay. Blato bria sapato. Beato. Beato. Well, thank you guys. He's kind of screechy. Yeah, he's definitely screechy. Ah, fire and contempt. I'm Cicero.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
What up?
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
How do I get into Hierum?
Frigga Shattershield's old place? It's been abandoned ever since she was killed. And what would you have? I think her mother, Tova, has the key. He's not with us.
Tova the Unrestful?
Travel safely.
He knows that.
Whee! Bye-bye. Voice is heading in more of a witch direction, but the last one was the best. I could probably do it if I practiced it. It's definitely something that I think I could emulate. But it would take some practice. Yeah. Fallout 4 main character is a synth. I didn't know that. GG. I think it's a popular fan theory that the main character in Fallout 4 is a synth. But is there, like I said, is there any credence to that? Or is it just, I mean, again, yeah, it'd be a cool place to take the story. A little obvious, especially when dealing with synths and replacement of people. You know, am I a replacement? Oh, but yeah, it goes into that in Far Harbor, right? Dima questions your humanity or whatever. So they definitely bring that up in the Far Harbor DLC. But as far as you actually being a synth, I don't think it's just an ambiguous thing, right?
I've been a bit out of sorts since our daughter was taken
Oh
from
my
us.
god, you are pale as hell. I have some questions about your daughter.
I'm sorry. She was very dear to me, and it's rather painful to think about. I'd rather not talk about my daughter, if you'll excuse me.
Okay, kind of need your help, though. It's exactly what it is. He is that important to the Nords and the surrounding holds. Oh yeah, I didn't think about the holds. Yeah, I guess the holds would protect him. It's true. I have authority. I'm trying to find out who did this. Do you want to find your daughter's killer or not? I'm trying to find out who did this. I was hoping you'd help.
Well, all right. What exactly do you need to know?
I'd like to investigate her house, but I'll need the key.
Yerim? Well, I'm not sure what you think you'll find there, but you're welcome to have a look.
Probably something, because there's blood leading right up to it. Interesting quest here, the white phial. I always forget about it. It gives you a pretty good reward in the white phial, which would also be good. Ooh. Yeah, alchemy. Doing alchemy in Oblivion and Skyrim for the first time ever, pretty much. Yahoo! Barely beat Fallout 4 a long time ago. Don't remember that. Just Googled it. Yeah, like I said, it only touches on that, I believe, in the Far Harbor DLC as a, you know, it's your typical waxing rhetoric type character that's like, you know, are you really human? How do you know? And that to me is always like, yeah, I'm human, okay. Look, I know there's a chance, sure, but come on. Come on. From the marks on the floor, it looks like this box was pushed against the wall recently. Beware the Butcher, 11. Beware the Butcher, the killer who haunts the streets of Windhelm. These calamitous times bring out the worst in people. Don't become the next victim. See Viola Giordano if you spot any suspicious behavior. Butcher Journal number 1. Okay, there's like a whole bunch of stuff to find in here, and I think it's tricky. It's easy to miss some stuff a lot of the time. Alicia Vikander is one of my favorite actresses. Ex Machina made me think of her. Oh, is that the chick? What's her name? Ava, right, in the movie. Is that her? She was really good. She was one of the best parts of the movie, as well as Oscar Isaac. They both did really good acting. The plans are coming together swimmingly. I found good sources of bone, flesh, and blood, but thus far a good sampling of sinew and marrow have escaped me. No matter, the city is swollen with contemptuous fools who will be missed by nobody. Last night was almost able to corner Susanna as she left Candlehearth. Idiot guards showed up just at the wrong moment, and I had to turn about just out for a stroll, and so forth. There will be other chances, but the time is drawing near. I think back to my time in Winterhold, all the wasted minds up in their towers. They only explore the magic they already know. I am discovering new magic here. Something deeper than the cantrip shenanigans of fire and light. This flesh magic is older than us, perhaps older than the world itself. I am tugging at the corners of the fabric of the universe, and where it bunches and folds is where I shall create my greatest triumph. One more attempt at the Candlehearth girl. She's proving to be a bit too cautious, but those strong joints of hers should contain the most exquisite tendons. Worth the effort. Tonight. Yeah, this is a pretty messed up quest, actually. A lot of dark stuff with this one. I gotta pee like crazy. I shall be back. Thank you for watching. Follow the stream if you haven't, please. And we're back. Okay, what else? Yeah, there's like 5 things to interact with in here. I think one of them's very easy to miss. It's perfectly good wardrobe was left behind for some reason. Ah? Okay. Small shelf. The shelf is filled with more of those butcher flyers from around the city. One pile looks misshapen. What? Oh, it's just there? What the hell? One pile. Okay, that's weird. So there's a strange amulet there that's covered by the papers. Weird. This wardrobe seems to be nailed to the wall for some reason. Save that for last. Leave ending open-ended with an RPG game. Like I said, it's a theory. I mean, if you play through Fallout 4, I think it's much more concluded than just like leaving like, are you a synth? That's not really the point of the end of the game. They just kind of revisit that idea in Far Harbor, the DLC. These haven't been used for ages, nothing but skeever droppings and cobwebs inside. Gross. What the hell? Did you go pee? Monty Python Life of Brian would say is the second best one. Very funny watch. Yeah, Cindy and I need to watch. I mean, I don't know if Cindy and I have discussed Monty Python, but I am definitely down to have like a Monty Python night or something, or watch at least one of the films. Saying like a night in your 30s is kind of like, okay, we'll watch one movie and then see if we want to keep going, which is probably not. But yeah, I need to watch a Monty Python. Never seen it. The chairs stacked on the bed in an odd fashion. Probably would do the Holy Grail first. I know that one's very popular. Just saw a tweet about it where somebody referenced an interview where they were like, yeah, it succeeded because we had no budget. We had to, like, you know, use a lot of imagination and whatever because there was no budget. Like the horse clomping along with the coconuts or whatever. What hath happened here? Oh my. Oh my. This altar is built to some unknown magic. It looks like someone is using body parts towards some gruesome end. The Butcher Journal number 2. 17 tendons and assorted ligaments. 173 fragments of bone for assemblage. Approximately 4 bucketfuls of blood, Nord preferred. 6 spoons of marrow, no more than 2 from a thigh. 12 yards of flesh before cutting. Stars scrying to the edge of the ice mine. Look to the lights where the souls dance, revealing the time when a spark will revive, when the rotted unites under most skillful hands. Translation from Aldmer text, as interpreted by the aliens and first transcribed by Altmer. Provenance and authority unknown. Soon. Is that it? Blah, ba, 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 ba. Follow up on the clues. Get assistance from your leaf. Okay. We'll have a Monty Python day. Yep. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm sure I would like it. It's just one of those things where, like I said, I've heard it quoted so many times. I think it's lost a little bit on me, but I'm sure I will enjoy Monty Python. What's up, S'mores? Welcome in. What's up, Yekim203? Love this mission. Took me forever to beat. This mission is crazy. Yeah, thank you, Cindy, for the shout out. They were last seen playing Oblivion. Yeah, how's your Oblivion adventure going? I think I was lurking pretty heavily. I think last thing I saw, I remember you saying you wanted to do Mehrunes Razor's DLC quests, and I was like, oh boy, that's gonna be tough as hell. Like out of the gate. Did you end up doing that? Because I'm curious how that went. Because that's a tough quest. But yeah, how'd your Oblivion questing go? And yeah, this quest is crazy. This one's really, yeah, for anybody just popping in, we're doing Blood on the Ice, which is an extremely missable quest. Because if you're like me, you love the Dark Brotherhood. And if you do the Dark Brotherhood and get like a little early in the quests, you will ruin this quest. Because there's a quest that kind of ruins it if you do the optional objective. Which I will show you. We were doing Morning Never Comes. If you talk to Mwiri, I think she tells you to kill an optional person. If you do that, it basically ruins this whole quest. So, point is, make sure you do Blood on the Ice first if you're going to do the Dark Brotherhood, because it will ruin itself otherwise. And also, yeah, this quest is insane. There's so many different like working parts to it. Just a lot of crazy stuff. Which reminds me, we grabbed the strange amulet, which is so weird. This is like a unique little amulet. It's got a little green skull. Looks like a Halloween. Something you buy at like a spirit Halloween. Yeah, welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Did that today, actually. It was really long, but not too bad. Dang, okay. Yeah, this, even on normal difficulty, that quest was brutal for us. But Mehrunes Razor is obviously sick as hell. Never noticed that. That's crazy. Yeah, Yeah, there's like 2 missable... There's probably more, but there's 2 main missable quests in Skyrim if you're trying to do everything. One is before you join the... They're both Dark Brotherhood related, actually, but one is if you do the Dark Brotherhood, you want to do this first. Go to Loria's Farm, northeast of Whiterun, because you can meet Cicero on the road and help him as a little quest, which is missable if you start the Dark Brotherhood, because then he's already there. And then, yeah, Blood on the Ice will get ruined as well. It's kind of weird.
And what would you have me do? The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
That's amazing. Oh. Do you know what this amulet is?
I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it.
Calixto, you say? Can you tell me anything about the Butcher?
Oh. Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts those all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it if you want an earful. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Yeah, so this is where it gets weird because there's just like different paths you can take. There's like one correct path, but it's so hard to know because it's not really based on good inference or anything. You just have to, I think you just have to know the outcome, basically. I do know who the killer is, but yeah, the game tries to trick you, basically. So I guess we can go to Calixto, or we can go to Giordano, or whatever. Which I think we'll go to Calixto first. I don't really know. Yeah, this quest is so weird. There's so many different ways to complete it, I feel like. What's up, Savage Mind? Welcome in. You would have to console command to fix it if not, which is annoying. Yep, exactly. Really annoying if you're like a completionist like myself to want to complete everything. This quest is pretty significant too. It's definitely a majorly designed quest that is easily missable. Calixto's House of Curiosities. Notice it has a master lock, which is pretty rare. Kind of funny. Let's see. 12 hours before a.m. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hopefully he's open then. Thanks, GV. Things I never knew. Yeah, luckily, as my commentary style, I have the, like, repeat everything I know about stuff infinitum, which other people are probably annoyed at doing. Like, I've talked about this 100 times. I don't like talking about it again. Luckily for me, that is not in my mindset at all. I will talk about the same crap over and over and over. I just love, one of my favorite things ever is just people saying like, oh, I didn't know that. I'm like, I know, that's cool, right? I love eliciting that response. Which, yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to say that whenever you find something new. That always makes me happy.
Hi, mister. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please?
Okay. Who is this? Sure. What do you have?
Not much, but I hope you like them.
I don't think I've ever had this interaction before. Blue mountain flower, lavender, purple mountain flower, red. Okay. Yeah, I can use all that for alchemy. I'll buy your whole stock. Boop, 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 boop. What have you got for sale?
Not much, but I hope you like them.
Is this AE? I mean, it wouldn't be because she has dialogue. Who are you? Where are your parents?
They're dead. My mama died when I was little. I don't remember her very well. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. One day he left and didn't come back. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but what else can I do?
Oh. You can adopt... What the hell? Are there unique kids you can adopt? Did I just never know that? Yeah. Well, you know, I'll definitely keep it in your mind. I mean, you sound really nice, but I'm not... I'm kind of a assassin for hire at the moment, so...
Stop by again.
Yeah, I hope that was enough to buy you food, though.
The Dark Elves. Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
No? What the hell? I'm a Khajiit. People hate me, too. Trust me. Okay, where is... So, Calixto is out here somewhere. Just roaming about. Gotta go find him. Basically, if you kill Nilsine Shattershield as a part of the optional Dark Brotherhood contract, your twin sister, who happens to be a future victim of the Butcher, will kill herself, thus not leaving the opportunity for her to be a victim of Blood on the Ice, thus breaking the command checks needed to start the quest. Yep. Exactly. I feel like if we talk to her, that does not do what I want, although I could be misleading myself. She's vanilla, but became adoptable as a part of Hearthfire. Wait, so are there other kids that have, like, unique interactions that you can adopt? Because I never knew that was a thing, I don't think.
If you've got some time, stop by my House of Curiosities. I promise you'll see wonders.
Do you know anything about this amulet?
Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the Wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold?
This might be, yeah. I think I always choose to talk to Calixto first because he's more interesting, and yeah. You have a deal. Shouldn't the court mage have it? I think the greed strikes us again. We are a thief. You have yourself a deal, sir.
Wonderful. This will be a splendid addition to my private collection.
Strange amulet removed, 500 gold added. And then we've got Giordano.
Captain Lonely Gale has been avoiding me. I just know it.
What can you tell me about the butcher?
I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught.
Okay. I found this journal in the killer's lair.
Huh? What's it say?
It sounds like the court mage has been Yeah, see, this is what I don't want to do. But you have to do this, right? There's no other way to progress the quest. It sounds like the court mage has been experimenting.
Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years. As long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
Okay. Yeah, spoiler alert. It is not Woundfirth, the court mage of Windhelm. Although, how would you ever know that, though? Because, yeah, the Butcher Journal definitely does incriminate him. And Calixto says the amulet would be something that the court mage would have. And Skyrim is, you know, in its design, pretty straightforward when you're following quests. So, like, most people are going to think it is Woundfirth. I just wonder, is there any way to, like, know that it's not?
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
I believe the killer is Woundfirth, the Unliving.
That's quite an accusation. I assume you have proof?
We have evidence of necromancy and found his amulet.
I don't want to believe it. Woundfirth has been a trusted friend to Ulfric for many years. It pains me to see that the Whispers had truth to them. Woundfirth shall be apprehended. I thank you for your diligence in getting to the bottom of this matter. The streets of Windhelm are now safe.
Yeah. Completed blood on the... Yeah, there's no other way to do that, right? It's so weird. There just needed to basically be a second way to complete this quest where, you know, if you can figure out who the actual killer is, you can go to their house. But spoiler alert, you can go to their house, and if you go to their house, I'm pretty sure you can find, like, basically evidence that they are the killer, but it does nothing. It doesn't, like, activate any second part of the quest or anything. It's pretty disappointing. I always love murder mysteries, but, like, usually if you can figure it out, you know? So we can't do this still. Or maybe we can, but we'll do something else. Dampen spirits, laid to rest, join the Legion. Oh, maybe we can find an AE quest. Maybe in Candlehearth. There are a few. Yes, but none were added in Hearthfire. They were all just previously orphaned kids. Wonder why they don't other races of kids. Only the basic ones like Nord, Breton Imperial, Redguard. No kitties, lizards, elves, or orc kids. I didn't even know there were other races other than, like, Nord. I thought all the kids you could adopt were Nords. But probably because it's a hell of a lot harder to make, you know, different, like, fantasy races, kid versions. I would bet. Okay, so usually if we walk into an inn... Oh! What's that? Oh, did we actually find some? I was not expecting that to be related. Ooh, okay, okay. Yeah, so with Anniversary Edition, usually they'll put all the books and stuff in the inns and taverns. So if you go and read everything in the inns and taverns, you'll start a lot of AE... Oh, yeah, Red Eagle, duh. A lot of AE quests. I don't know what's in Candlehearth, though. Ba, pa, 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 pa. Whoa!
Every night, I walk around the Grey Quarter and let them grayskins know what I think of them.
Wow. Total racist up there.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
Yeah, did you just hear that guy talk about grayskins? Pretty messed up. Who was that, you? Rolf Stonefist. Sounds like a Nord to me.
If it's a mercenary you're looking for, you found him. There's no stronger
I still can't believe Isabella's gone. She was such a helpful young lass.
Who the heck is this? Read Adonato Leotelli's journal. And that's this guy. Who's this? Caught in a web? Oh. Wait. Okay, this might be new too. I don't think I've done this. It's not uncommon these days to see warriors of great renown pass through Candlehearth Hall, beckoned by the clarion call of war. Many of them seat themselves by the fire, order their spirit of choice, and regale the patrons with stories of their triumphs. It is, however, a strange thing to watch such a tale write itself in front of you, but that is precisely what has happened when two legendary warriors, Grenwulf the Brawler and Holric Frostsword, sat down at the table beside me. Perhaps it was the mead that shortened their tempers, but it did not take long for a spirited argument to become heated. Grenwulf, a brawler famous for fighting with only his fists, had compared Holric to a soldier who fires a trebuchet, a man who is only as dangerous as the tool he employs. Holric, for his part, cut right through Grenwulf's claim. If the brawler relied only on his hands, then he should drink his mead from his palm and slice his bread with his fingernails. The brawler relied only on his hands, and he should drink his... Oh, I see. It's pretty clever. Not to mention there are things in this world, Holric said, that fists alone cannot kill, even if that fist belonged to Randagulf himself, whereas his sword, the ice blade of the monarch, was blessed by the strength of the frost itself, and could cut through the walls of ice that lined the edge of the world. Grenwulf scoffed at the notion, claiming that no man or beast had yet to survive a single punch. It was then that the divines, or perhaps darker minds, offered a resolution. A warrior came bursting through the doors, claiming a monstrous spider had taken root in the Kronvanger cave, claiming 3 in his hunting party. His widened eyes and frowned lips, telltale signs of fear, spoke volumes to us all. It was a warning few would fail to heed, but our 2 heroes saw it as something else entirely, an opportunity to settle their dispute, and so the next morning they departed for Kronvanger Cave. 3 weeks have passed since. In my life I have written tales of valor and tragedy, and those that are one and the same, and while the final chapter of Grenwulf and Holric has yet to be written, I fear this may fall into the latter category, as neither has saw fit to return. What the heck?
Now more than ever, the world needs tales of heroism. I'll find some way to finish my book.
Oh, so this is just like a guy that was placed here.
What you're doing.
Sorry. So this is just a guy that's placed here, and then he's got a quest. That is... Yeah, look at all the stuff we're finding. Okay. So what else? What else? Who are you? Luathan? You even playing anything? You gotta plug that thing in, bruh. And then you.
This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the ground floor.
I'm in need of some work. Do you have anything for me?
Of course. It's all in this note.
Missing merchant?
Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat.
Do you know where I can find some work?
Of course. It's all in this note.
Letter from Shogar's Grobatul. Blood in the water.
Mind you don't get fresh with Susanna. She plays the flirt, but it's just to get good tips.
Susanna's dead, right? Or is she the... Yeah, someone's coming to kill her. So, watch out. Okay, we got a whole bunch of stuff. Wow. So, what the heck now? Blood in the water. Missing merchant. What was this one related to? This is like added before AE, I feel like. I'm not really sure. Caught in a web, tilted scales. All interesting here. This one sounds interesting. Caught in a web. I traveled to Candlehearth Hall and read a journal about 2 warriors who traveled to Kronvanger Cave to defeat a dangerous spider. I should travel to the cave and find out what became of them. Search Kronvanger Cave for the 2 heroes. Which I was going to say, yeah, I remember it's the spider cave because there's like a huge frostbite spider in here. I remember that. But in we go once more. Lazy to create the models. Yeah, I'm imagining. Plus, it has like lore implications, right? How like Argonians and Khajiit look as babies or whatever, or as kids. Frost breath. Oh, 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 oh. That was very satisfying. Oh, we got vampires in here. I know one of the Blood on the Ice endings involves finishing the quest by getting a courier letter shortly after that. Yeah, thus meaning you got the wrong guy. There's a way to get the right killer on the first try, but it's buggy and sort of complicated? Huh, I thought there was no way to get the correct killer on the first try. Is it intended? Because you say it's buggy. Is it intended to be able to do that, or is it just like kind of forces the game to do it? But yeah, it sucks because you know who it is if you've done it before. Your video tag still says New Vegas. I believe it is correct because I'm seeing. I believe the game is correct because I'm seeing Skyrim on my left. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Yeah, I don't know about tag, but the game should be Skyrim at the moment, as far as I can tell. Because Calixto. Right. Yeah, but is it? But I thought in the past I've definitely tried to like choose the correct killer, but I thought there was no way. Defeat the Web Mother? What? Ew, what the hell? Oh my god, what the? Oh. Like a reskinned. Wow, okay. It's not expecting like a whole reskinned frostbite spider. Oh my god, that thing is terrifying. What the hell? Ew. Don't like that. It does like this poison. It does like sludge bomb too from Pokemon. Fire arrows. Let's do Frost Breath. The Web Mother. Ew, that thing is nasty. Oh. Ew! Oh, that sludge bomb is rough. Ooh. Target is 55% weaker to fire. Ooh. That works well with our arrows. Damn it! Come on. Holy moly, that thing is nasty. Frostbite. Why do they never put unique things on these spiders, man? Not even in Creation Club. Come on. Ew, look at that. That's disgusting. Yeah, tryptophobia. Nightmare right there. Or whatever it's called. Fear of holes or whatever. The heck is this? Holric Frost Sword. Oh, they got like enwebbed. Enwebbed. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Grenwolf the Brawler. Grenwolf's Note. Ulrich thinks there's things I can't punch through, but I've punched through walls and I've punched through men. I don't care how thick your armor is, my knuckles are thicker. They're hard and calloused and ugly as a Dremora, but they get the job done no matter what. I once met a warrior who claimed to have the most impenetrable armor ever known to man, but when we fought, I punched him so hard the shockwaves rearranged every bone in his body, to the point his toes were coming out of his ears. So even if the armor doesn't give, the man inside is as soft as jelly. A spider ain't much different. It's got hard parts and it's got soft parts. When I ball my fist and put all my weight on my back foot, there's nothing anyone can do. This man is One Punch Man. Ooh. Heavy armor, Fists of Randagulf. Melee and unarmed attacks do 20% more damage. Block 20% more damage with your shield. Melee and unarmed. Just melee. Melee and unarmed attacks do 20% more damage. Block 20% more damage with your shield. That might be super good for a Khajiit. But unfortunately, it's always freaking heavy armor. I don't use heavy armor, bro. Gotta use that light. Gotta use that light. Ulrich Frost Sword. I wonder what this guy has. Granwolf's always been beyond stubborn. On top of that, he lacks patience. When a man like him fails to open a jar, he smashes the glass rather than rely on a cloth for a better grip. In Granwolf's mind, using that cloth as a weakness is a weakness. In my mind, it's far better not to have your food covered in broken glass. It's a shame, because I think he has the talent to be a good swordsman, but his foolish pride won't allow him to admit it. Okay. What is this? Ice Blade of the Monarch. Target takes 30 points of frost damage to health and stamina. Okay, so it's just like 30 points of damage, but then it happens to like freeze him too with the frost effect. I gotta say, some of these weapons I wish had a little bit better renders. Like I feel like that Imperial and Stormcloak Champion quest, the weapons kind of look a little like this one's like, okay, I don't know. Doesn't really look very Skyrim, I guess. If that makes sense. Pretty cool though. This is a two-handed sword. Yeah. Wow, okay. Interesting. Caught in a web. Yeah, I like these little remixed quests. Yeah, this thing is cool. Yeah, more of this. More like, oh, look at his face too. Wow. Yeah, add more like remixed dungeons or something with remixed enemies and things. That's sick. Blah. Where does this go? To Kronvanger. To Kronvanger Cave. Blah, 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 blah. Whee! Okay, what else do we have? Blood in the Water. Read the letter from Shogar's Grobatul. Shogar's Grobatul. My bad, reloaded the... Yeah, sometimes you just have to refresh the stream, and it works. That's one pissed off spider. It's intended you have to do the segment of the quest where you get help from Yorleaf, who tells you to patrol the stone quarter at night with Viola. That is when you find out... Oh. If you just immediately report Voonworth without getting the House Carl's help. So you're just supposed to go to... So what did we do wrong? You're just supposed to go to Yorleaf first? Yeah, I don't know. It's very confusing. Even when you know the answer. To all capable... How do you do a female orc voice? To all capable warriors, a group of bandits have stolen something of great value to my family's kingdom, the Headman's Cleaver, and fled to Skyrim like cowards. We believe they're remnant members of the Green Cap Bandits, who have been a thorn in the Queen's side from the day she was born. Our sources tell us they're holed up in Lost Knife Hideout, and as the Queen's strongest knight, I have been tasked with retrieving it. However, if I don't survive, I ask that you eliminate these bandits in her name. The Queen will gladly bestow the cleaver to the one who vanquishes her oldest enemy, Shogar's Grohlvana. Shogar's Grohlvana. Well, we're 12 minutes past when I was supposed to switch to Fallout 4. However, I am quite enjoying Skyrim. Shouldn't skip Fallout 4, though, because, yeah, it's been a while since we played it. And there's some fun stuff to do. But, maybe one more quest. Eliminate the bandits in Lost Knife Hideout. Oh, that's straight up in the middle of nowhere. Or should we just switch to Fallout 4? It's going to take a while to get over there. Yennefer! Why do you always have to bite and ruin things? Just chill. You don't gotta bite everything. Holy moly. She starts biting the wall panels. Ooh. Oh, maybe I could kill a giant. Yeah, that was something, right? Broken limb camp. Yep, I bet. Just grabbing the camp, my friend. Do your thing. Hey, buddy. Greyjoy walks up, starts looking at his sister and wagging his tail. He's just like in a I'm gonna mess with her mood. You know what's gonna happen if you do that, little guy. Yep, here comes the growls. Whoa! I vote stick with Skyrim. I vote switch. I can live without Fallout 4. Skyrim. Fort Amel discovered. Yeah, Skyrim Anniversary Edition just keeps on surprising me. There's just so much. It just feels like a thing of like, ooh, it's new content. I don't want to like run through it all quickly, but then you just find like 4 quests and 1 in. It's kind of crazy. Lost Knife Hideout. I definitely remember the name, but I don't know why I remember the name. Sweetest. Let's go. Constellation. Now we'll switch, I think, because I downloaded it and it is ridiculously large as a file. So I definitely want to hop back in at least for a little bit. But if you guys want Skyrim, definitely vote on the poll. Exclamation point poll for the last 2 hours of the stream. Ba 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 ba.
Last catch a cave bear? Yeah, why? Take down that one with your bare hands too.
Troll's blood, was he a tough one?
Phew.
But I've got the key to the saber cage. Look.
What's that supposed to prove? Get back on patrol.
The key to the saber cage. Or? Okay, I'm gonna need you to all. I'm gonna need you two to like not. Yeah, there we go. Blah blah blah. Oh my god! Imagine turning around seeing that. Literally the last second of your life. Lost Knife Cage Key. Okay. Cage key.
Is someone there?
Ooh. What up? Oh, you're a hefty boy. Yeah, I feel like Frost Breath does not do much. This guy's obviously a Nord. Oh. Oh. Oh
my gosh!
Your mom. Yo, Big Wayne 97 coming with a prime for 2 months. Thank you very much, Big Wayne. How's your little brother doing, Lil Wayne? How's he doing these days? Blah 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 blah. Thanks so much, Big Wayne. Enjoy the sub benefit. Thank you, Blazing Dream, for the bits as well. Doesn't really matter. I'm here for GV. The game is just a bonus. Yo! Oh my gosh. Oh, that's weird. He like equipped his bow right before he died. What the heck? Any chance at Jackbox? So, yeah, basically, there's a chance. Basically, we're going to take the poll result at hour 9, and we're going to do like a probably in Twitch poll to see if you want to stick with that poll result or if you guys would rather do community for the last 2 hours. So, if you want to do community, definitely vote once we add the voted on option from the current poll. And Blazing Dream, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Landing on Big Nate 66, Solar Gecko, Socio Gaming W, Bag of Suck, and Helly Shay 69. Yeah, thank you guys so much for the support, obviously, this month. Thank you guys for the support today. Very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you got gifted a sub, feel free to join the Discord, which you can type !socials in the chat. And, yeah, I'm probably going to make a sub-only, Patreon-only, patron/sub-only channel. I want to keep the Discord open to everybody, but I think it's probably a good idea to make a sub/patron Discord channel as a little extra bonus, you know? Something I'm thinking about. So, thanks so much, Blazing Dream. Ooh. Yahoo! Ooh. Shot through the back, and you are dead, honey. You give living a bad name. Get the hell. Okay, so fun fact, if you're trying to drag a body, and if they refuse to drag, it's because they have a equipped weapon. So if you take the weapon, then, whee, plop, in they go. So, I don't want that piece of crap in my inventory. Get the hell out of here. I dropped it, it freaked out, and did, like, physical damage to me. Okay. That sounds awesome, the Discord idea. Yeah, I don't like to be, like, selective. I mean, I definitely have learned over time, like, it's better to be inclusive to everybody, which sounds obvious, but, you know, some people have sub-only Discords. Does that work? Does it not work? I don't know. Whatever, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, I think I definitely want to have an open Discord to everybody, but maybe make, like, a, yeah, sub-channel. Basically. Best of both worlds, pretty much. Loving this community. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Power of mindset. Power of mindset. Shot through the head.
Is someone there?
Nope. Shot through the head. You saw that, right? Like that. What is that? They're literally programmed. Shot through the head. Shot through the back. Thank you. You saw that, right? Replay that. Like, they literally are programmed to go, like, blink out of existence. It's such a weird thing. I don't know why that's a thing. Oh, you're coming to your doom. Whoop. What the hell? Loop. Got him. Shot through the hand and thank you now. take my arrow back, you freaking clown. What the hell is that? Where you at? Green Cap Bandit. Yeah, I'm assuming the Green Cap Bandits are like a reference to Orsinium. I mean, they mentioned it was like a reference to Orsinium, right? But like, assuming that's a thing in like ESO, I'm betting there are Green Cap Bandits you deal with or something. The lore on them, perhaps. What did I pick up? I picked up something I don't want. What the heck was that? Hide shield, right? Get the heck out. Yeah, it's all mindset. It's kind of crazy, man. It's like, you know, I hate to beat a broken horse to death or whatever, but yeah, 4 Agreements, just read it, really grounded me. Everything now is good. Everything, like in my head and what I'm experiencing at the moment in this moment in time, I am relishing the positive things of this world. But go back 3 days ago, and yeah, everything was like negative. I don't know why. Would love to get a handle on it, as I've talked about. But currently, yes, it's been a very good stream today. Very good stream yesterday. And it is all about mentality and mindset. It's kind of crazy. You just have to create the ability to enjoy your time. Do things for the enjoyment of doing them as opposed to any other reasons that might occur in your brain. Blah, 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 blah. So, thus, yes, I'm really feeling the community love at the moment. It feels quite good. The camaraderie. Boop. No, no, no. Don't worry, don't worry. It's just your dead friend. Bloop. You'll be a part of them. Okay, come with me. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Oh. Satisfying. And you. I think he's got a weapon on him. It's kind of hard to drag. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that works. In we go. In we go. That's 7 out of 10 belly flop. It's alright. It's more like a leg crash.
Looks like the boss is at it again. Why? What's he doing now?
He's on one of his drunk rants again. Except this time he's challenging everyone to a duel over in the hold. We've got him locked in there now, but he's still challenging anyone that looks crooked at him.
Someone should let that cat loose. That'd shut him up real quick.
Hey, don't say that too loud. You don't want it getting back to him.
Huh. What is Lost Knife? What is Lost Knife hideout? Like, is there a quest involved with this? Because, yeah, there's this whole, like, saber cat through line sort of thing. Okay, so they got their boss trapped, and if we release the saber cat, it'd shut him up. And we have the key for that. Gosh. Yeah, I wish there was like a, yeah, like a stealth. There's like a stealth spell perk, but one to like get sneak damage with a spell. That'd be sick, like a sneak spell caster. But that does not exist without mods, right? Because it'd be sick to just throw a fireball and blow these guys up. However, this will work too. Bloop. No. This guy's not going to die in one shot, I don't think. Yeah. Oh. Come here, little friend. Stand still, and it all shall end. Whoop. Oh god, that guy's tough as hell. Oh. Yeah, come around the corner.
No, I heard something.
What you heard was your death, bandit marauder. Thank you. Ooh. I always like when they have their own like little bars in these like bandit caves. Good attention to detail. Okay, so we got the boss near a saber-tooth cage somewhere. The hell is that? What are those even supposed to be? Knives? To eat? Okay. So we can go up there, but our quest target is this way. You're doing amazing, man. We're all rooting for you and loving the content. Stuck with you through all the bad times because I know you would bounce back. You have some of the best content out there, IMO, when you're in a good headspace. We were digging the game and are digging the game. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's hilarious. Like, you know, like at the last time I was like at the bottom of, you know, my goals or whatever you want to call it. The top of the decline, the bottom of the decline, whatever. Yeah, I was like, I'm never going to enjoy playing these games again. Like, I played them so much, I've done everything, you know, and that led to me making videos about it. I'm like, guys, I'm done with Bethesda, I'm never doing it again. I'm been there, done that. They're not fun for me anymore, yada, yada, yada. And then you change your habits, you add in positive habits, you focus on your health and your mental health, and stuff like that. And then turns out, even if you have played something many times before, it's kind of like everything is more fun now, you know? It's insane. It's really, really, really insane. I can't believe I am ever at a point where I am right now where I'm able to enjoy life as much as I currently am, and it doesn't even involve alcohol. In fact, it like has removed alcohol from the equation. That's like utterly insane to me. Like, oh my god. In the past, it's like the most fun that I could have was, you know, when I was like having drinks with friends and stuff. Yeah. It's just, yeah, it's a very, it really, really, really is a thing of like, you start to work on those things and then everything becomes more, what is the word? It's driving me crazy. Enjoyful? What is a word that means that? Because enjoyful is not a word. Orsinium and the orcs. Everything becomes more blank. Enjoyful. Enjoyable. Dude, what the hell? My brain just like replaced enjoyable with enjoyful. I have no idea why. I like completely forgot that enjoyable existed. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, yeah. You work on that stuff and everything starts to just become more enjoyable in general. At least has been what I've been experiencing lately. So, totally agree. Yeah, sometimes you forget. It's like, oh, okay, well, if I improve my quality of life, yeah, it's a lot easier to enjoy something even if I played it a million times before. Line and Lure by Alon Seabird. I think this is a fishing book that is related and added with AE. Funnily enough. Okay, Green Cap Bandito. What do you got? A tomato? That's it? I stole your tomato. And I kill you as well. Wait, what? Now he has gold. What the hell? He didn't have gold before. That was weird. But yeah, I appreciate it, and yeah, I don't know who, like, I don't know how many fans out there, you know, are still watching in the shadows. I know for a fact there are. You know, people that have, like I said, felt scorned or just, you know, felt like I've definitely been, like, inconsistent and whatever in the quality and the stuff we've started and stopped. I am aware, without a doubt, there are people watching that are either watching hesitantly to see if I can do it, or watching, like, out of spite, like that one guy earlier. So yeah, I don't know. Try not to read too far into all that sort of stuff. But I would say, if you are a fan, if you've been a fan, I am confident some good stuff is coming down the pipeline. Just gotta stay adamant, basically. Increase my personal power each and every day. Get rid of the negative and weak qualities, especially of my mindset. And we will all be eating, I think. Okay, definitely want to assassinate that guy with blades, which means we Oh, this is where the Sabretooth is. Oh. Okay. I hate saving like this, but I'm going to make a save just sheerly because I don't think there's been one entrance during this entire zone, which means if we die, we're going all the way back, which is not happening. Alright, I want to do the Sabretooth thing, but I also want to kill that guy over there. I'm going to hope that this guy's just a bandit, and he dies in one shot. Whoop! Why do they keep drawing their... What do they keep... They draw their... It's like us shooting makes them aware, and then they draw their stuff. It's so weird. Do we have an invisibility? That would be good. Invisibility. White potion, white potion, white potion. Yaha. Bloop. And he was gone. Oh, yeah, let's just open this. Alright, kitty. Playtime. You're serious? Okay, well, have fun with that. Master chest. Nope. Can we chill for a little bit? Weird how they made the perk that makes spell vasking quiet, but no other sneak mage stuff. They probably like ran out of time with all the other stuff that was going on in this game, but yeah, that would have added a nice little breadth of... Dark water snake? Dark water snake. That would have, yeah, if they could have added, like, yeah, stealth magic. Would have added a whole new build type. That'd be pretty sick. Okay. Dark water snake. Who's got some, Dark Souls-ass weapon here. Besides bound weapons, but they behave identically to normal weapons, so don't even count, really. Yeah, true. I always forget about bound stuff. Bound stuff's always a cool way to go. I've always beaten my little brother in everything. Cards, I had the better hands. Brawls, likewise. When we raced up the ramparts of the old castle, I would always be the first to reach the peak. Mother said the difference between myself and my brother was that he was a perfectionist and I was a conqueror. She said I wanted to beat him at everything, and it drove me to become a great warrior. But my brother didn't care for competition. As a perfectionist, he simply wanted to sharpen his skills and work with others if he thought it would better himself. Mother said that's why it would make the better ruler. My brother would forever try to improve our standing, whereas I was content being better than the next man. Well, little did she know the next man was him. I'm gonna enjoy killing you, little brother. Grandfather's venom may have failed to reach Mother's veins, but it will still reach her heart. Yeah, I gotta say, the writing is also really good in these, the Headman's Cleaver. The writing is also really good in these, Creation Club stuff. I've noticed they do a very good job. They either equal the Skyrim stuff or they like improve on it. It's kind of crazy. Do you ever think about the huge number of persons you murder in this game? You're like having the population. Yeah, pretty much. Ludonarrative dissonance, right? Like if you play Uncharted and you are playing Nathan Drake, who's like a good guy, but then you're also like murdering people constantly. Yeah, I always do think about that. That is definitely weird. I think games have mostly gotten away from that a lot of the time, but it is quite funny to think that you're playing like supposedly a good man. I mean, to be granted, a lot of people, are trying to kill you or whatever, and you're defending yourself, but it is kind of funny imagining playing as Nathan Drake, good adventurer man, and just murdering so many people that'll never see their children again. Pretty crazy. Yoink. Okay, do we loot this? Boop, boop, boop. Got the the grindstone. Could put our nose to it if we wish. Whee! Should we try the chest? I don't really like doing master chests. You basically just like have to get real lucky. Yo, Spectral, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? Anything could be fun if you got people to hang and chat with as well. Yeah. Yeah, that was a big challenge for me, and part of the reason that led to the last era's decline. Yeah, we basically, you know, through bad faith and whatever else on my end, you know, all my choices and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, we just kind of dwindled there for a good long time. And, yeah, it took basically a huge part of my enjoyment out of streaming, out of the equation. Oh, nice. Because, yeah, I love, you know, obviously, as people have seen in the past, Ring of Destruction. When we're killing it, we're really killing it. But when we ain't killing it, we really killing it in a bad way. Blah-da-da-doo. Enjoyable, yeah. Joyous, jubilant. Yeah, I was definitely thinking enjoyable, but my brain just completely forgot about that word for the longest time. I don't know why. Okay, what did we get? The Headman's Cleaver. It's just not even enchanted? Oh, it's just like a huge Dark Souls-ass weapon. Huh. I guess you can... it's kind of a good thing. You can enchant it the way that you want to enchant it. That is sick. Yeah, if we're doing a two-handed weapon, definitely enchant that bad boy. Also works with Elemental Fury. No. Your whole people are not dead. No, no, no. Oh, you never stood a chance, my little man. Oh, perhaps you do. Perhaps you do stand a chance here. Let's have a little test of your metal. Go, zombie! Oh. Wow, look at that. Big man, big man. Okay. Whoop! No, you don't. Oh, give me 1 second. 1 second. Boop, boop, boop. What was that death scream? The hell? That was super weird. Where the heck are we, by the way? Ooh, cave bear pelt. Yeah. Need that. Can't believe that Sabretooth. I rescued him and he freaking attacked me instantly. I like games where like they're kind of like programmed to not attack you if you save them, you know? Hurt the other people. Blah, 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 blah. At least it's not a rotten tomato. Was not. 'Twas not. 'Twas not. Can't wait for Elder Scrolls 6 Hidden Treasures. Oh boy, oh boy. And, hopefully they said, yeah, you know, I was like, oh, Starfield's Hidden Treasures could be a thing, and then we got what we got, whoa! We got what we got. Not so much, not so much. Welcome back to Skyrim. Welcome back to... Whoop. Whoop. Welcome back to Starfield's Hidden Treasures. Today we're showing off unnamed planet number 4. There's nothing here. Enjoy the episode. Where the heck are we? I do not remember this like layout, by the way. I feel like they changed it, but I don't know if that's a thing or not, or a mandala effect. Okay, so they want me to go back down there, but I kind of want to whirlwind sprint over here and see if that's possible, but I'm most likely going to die. No, 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 no. Ooh. Been one of those people that watch you a ton on YouTube. I rarely can catch a stream. I always look forward to Maverites. Yeah, well, I'm always a big fan of when people come over here from the YouTube, which obviously not everyone's thing, live streams, but, you know, some good times. Woo! Okay. It's kind of what I expect. So bizarre seeing all this new stuff in a 14-year-old game. Yeah, initially, I'm sure I talked crap about this game coming out again, especially during the time where I was fairly jaded from doing Bethesda stuff. But I must say, this really did breathe new life into... Yes. This really did breathe new life into Skyrim, methinks. Missing merchant, tilted scales. Investigate Yorgrim's overlook. Okay, how the heck do I get out of here? Lost knife hideout? Lost knife hideout. Okay, directly where we're looking. That way. Just seeing stuff I haven't done in general in Skyrim. Everything is usually like, oh, this quest, oh, this dungeon. Yeah. Yeah. I'm being completely honest with you guys. I'm being completely honest with you guys when I say, like, I really thought I would never enjoy these games again, or at least, like, 10 years. Okay, it's been 10 years, a decade, time to play the Elder Scrolls again. Now I can enjoy it. I really did not think I would enjoy playing these games anytime soon, but it's just a whole different mindset. It's just really creating the capacity to enjoy life more in all of its aspects, which didn't really know that I was doing at the time. I obviously wanted to, like, improve in a lot of ways, but that was a very nice little side effect of that, which I was not expecting. Really was not. What's up, Spectral? Hey there, so nice seeing someone else streaming Skyrim. I know a raid with a single squire of mine is a little strange, but I thought I'd show my support. Yeah, no, I just appreciate the sentiment. Trust me. Everybody starts somewhere. And, yeah, it's just more so just the intent of, you to come on in. Really appreciate it. What were you doing in Skyrim? What was your goal? Blah, 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 blah. Whoop! Shot through the face, and you are dead. Jesus Christ, that must have hurt. One viewer, none. We appreciate it. Welcome to the community. Yeah, totally. One of the most disgusting things I have ever witnessed, and I'm glad, even in my darkest times, I don't think I've ever been like this, was like, yeah, just like hearing about, I don't know. Sometimes people are entitled to rating somebody and not, like, getting any, like, praise for it or whatever. To me, it's like, okay, as long as the person, like, acknowledges you, like, hey, thanks for the raid, that's cool. I don't really need any big to-do or whatever like that, but as long as they thank you, like, I think that's a good thing. But yeah, I've heard of people like, oh my god, they didn't even say anything other than thank you. It's like, you're not really entitled to that. You're not entitled to be, to anything other than an acknowledgement, I think, personally. But yeah, I've heard people complain about that on Twitter where, like, they didn't get a whole, oh my god, thank you so much, like a whole song and dance. Forsaken Cave. Oh! Gosh dang you. No, not like this. Not like this. Be gone! This is not good. I can't hit this stupid thing. Ah! You piece of crap. Oh, haha, I gotta level up. Blah, skill issue, buddy. Boop, boop. Yeah. Walking and running does not affect detection. I dig it. Hold still, foul snake of ice. Wait, what? Take this out. God. Yeah, anyways, all that to say, I think, like I said, even at my darkest times when I've not been in a good headspace to make content and whatever, yeah, I've always been appreciative of any sort of raid or anybody, bringing their people over or whatever like that. I do not understand people that don't acknowledge, even if it's like a one-person raid or whatever. I don't understand people that don't do that. My favorite type of streamer is I'll shout out, oh, it's just right here. Ulfnir Bone Skin. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, oh, that's it. Oh, there's a whole new thing here. Okay. Yeah. Sorry I'm missing chat. Give me 1 second. We're going to switch games here. But, yeah, thanks for watching. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, man, Anniversary Edition. Oh, boy. Another thing is, like, I really did not expect Skyrim to be up there as, like, oh, the #1 playthrough that I'm, like, kind of relishing jumping into. But it makes sense because there's a lot of new content. Same thing with Fallout 4. So, yeah, really enjoying just how much new stuff there is. Even if it's Creation Club stuff, it's like, I don't know, it's pretty well done. Kind of seamless a little bit. So we'll end here. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. If you're watching on Twitch, thanks for watching. Bye!